In this example, we're going to use a somewhat obscure SPSS routine called visual binning to collapse an interval level variable into three roughly equal sized groups, tertiles. I have here inc group pre-post, which is a measure in the NES 2012 data set of income. Let's create three groups out of this. I'm going to go to transform. We'll go past the recode options here and get down to visual binning. Here's the opening window. Let's find inc group pre-post. There it is right there. Click continue. And this is the window you see. This is somewhat different, but we're going to use it to create tertiles of this variable. Click in the binned variable name right over here. It's going to want to know what to call the new variable. Let's call it inc group 3. It's got a very long default name here. Well, let's just call it family income. We know that it's three categories. Oh, we'll come back to this panel, this grid panel, in a minute. Notice down here it says make cut points. This is how we tell SPSS where to break this variable up. I'm going to click that. The default is that SPSS assumes you want to make equal width intervals. I'm going to click equal percentiles based on scanned cases. Okay, we want three categories. Shortcut rule is take the number of categories you want, subtract 1, and that's the number of cut points you want. I'm going to put 2 in the number of cut points. Reassuringly, SPSS says the percentage width of these categories will be 33.33%, or as close as it can come given the lumpiness of the data. Click apply. Notice here that it's supplied the cut points visually. Now, visual binning also gives us an opportunity to label the values. We don't have to get back into the data set and do that. Over here in the label column, click in that box. The low income is going to be associated with this cut point, which is the original variable 11. We're going to type low. That's going to be the low income tertile. Go up 1. We'll call this middle. I'll just type mid. That's the middle tertile. And here I'll type high. That's the highest income tertile. Okay, I think we've covered everything. I'm going to click OK. It responds, binning specification will create one variables. So it's not very grammatical, but it sounds like it's going to do the job for us. So I'm going to click OK there. And the routine has run. Let's run the analysis and find out what it looks like. Frequencies. There's the inc group pre-post from my earlier frequencies analysis. We'll put that back in there. Here we go, inc group 3. Here you go. You can see in the low, 37.1%, a middle income, 31.5%, high income, 31.4%. So SPSS did the best job it could to give us a nice looking three category ordinal.